Hey,
we're back. We actually made it. Maybe.
Wow.
We still have like 3 days to actually get this episode out. It might be on time. It might be.
Maybe. It's still tight.
In the long history of Feature Cast, this is our first episode released on time.
Been tighter.
But no, we're back. I'm David.
We're back. We're cooler than ever. I'm Ethan. Hey, what's up, y'all? I speak with a southern accent now. That's part of the rebranding. I got a southern accent.
I should really like take a selfie right now because like I'm rocking the one, like my headphones over one ear and not over the other one. I feel pretty fucking cool right now.
Yeah, I have 3 pairs of headphones on.
Oh my fucking god, are you serious?
Yeah, absolutely. I also have 8 mics.
What?
I gotta.
That's why you sound so good.
Yeah, I know. I actually sound kind of poopy. Just because my voice is kind of eh. But
yeah, dude, right? There's something going on.
You did that last time. Yeah, maybe you gave it to... Because remember how you were being stuffy? You were stuffy the other update episode? I think you got me sick.
I think it's just like...
From that episode. Just
like where I'm recording. I think I'm stuffy in this room all the time. I gotta... buy a new house.
When I was editing the update episode, I actually got... sick, like visibly
like the
sick.
Fucking audio
just
file
listening to your voice
infected
I was just like
you.
No, I'm sick now. I got infected. There was a virus.
But we're back.
Hey, what the fuck?
Yeah.
what should we jump right in? Do you guys want to?
I think we should fucking do it.
All right. Hey, here's a little theme song. Recorded from deep within the Great Lakes of the internet live. 2 men buried under bad movies and popcorn try their best to survive. But how long could that possibly last? Find out as you join Ethan and David in this episode of Feature Cast.
Oh, hello.
So I got some first impressions, dog.
Yeah?
How many? I got a few, and one of them's an album.
What the fuck?
Whatever.
Are you kidding me? I read a fucking cereal box the other day. It was enlightening. Let me just tell you, I can solve the crossword puzzle for you.
Shit. Okay. So here's some impressions. I recently watched Mother, and I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know. It's
Mother?
Weird. Huh?
Who's Mother?
Mother is Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh.
This is Darren Aronofsky's newest film. It stars Javier Bardem, Jennifer Lawrence, Ed Harris, Michelle Pfeiffer.
I also saw...
the Gleason brothers.
Yeah, I was going to say Domhnall Gleeson is in this, too.
And his brother Brian.
Really?
Big old brothers, yeah.
Fucking weird.
They play brothers. So, the script was written in 5 days.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes. 5 days after, a fever dream that Darren Aronofsky had.
Okay.
I just feel like this is real.
I know, but anyone's fever dream, probably weird. Darren Aronofsky's fever dream, fucking the weirdest. Doesn't get weirder.
To be a movie. It is. There's a lot to it. They're marketing it very differently than what it actually is, and I'm kind of okay with that because what it actually is a hard movie to market.
Well, any Darren Aronofsky film is a hard movie to market.
I would say,
okay, maybe.
It's pretty easy. Like Black Swan, you get, you know? This is more in the realm of Black Swan than in the realm of Noah.
Oh, fucking I hope so.
Yeah, it is. There's... it's a really good psychological twist, and I don't know. There are definitely some shocking moments to it. And there's something that when you figure out what it's about, it's just like, whoa.
So you're basically what you're saying is okay. So I feel like there's a lot of examples where you can look at films that were marketed one way, and then when you went in there, totally different. Like Drive, perfect example.
Yeah.
Am I going to be disappointed when I go see this, thinking it is what it is from the trailer? Or does it still turn out to be something? Is it even close to being along that line, or is it just completely different?
So in the trailer, you have Jennifer Lawrence walking around a house, and that's definitely
that's honestly all I thought it was. I just want walking.
An hour of the movie. that is about an hour of the fucking
I want to
movie.
see
the first hour is her walking around the house.
I want to see her wake up at night, maybe go down to
nonstop.
the kitchen, make a sandwich.
Yep.
Just sit down, drink a cup of milk, go back to bed.
Yes.
Fuck.
That is the first hour of this movie, and then the rest of it I don't want to talk about because I do think it's a movie that should be seen first before you hear what it's about. I'm probably going to go see it a second time.
Oh, wow.
On Tuesday. Just because it was a movie where as soon as it was done, I had to talk about it.
Right.
With the people I watched it with. And I sat there for like, let's say about half an hour, 45 minutes, just going through all the different notes that it hit for the movie.
It was pretty cool.
The only other movie recently that I've kind of done that with, of like figuring out what the movie meant, was Arrival. Now, it's not quite in that same sense.
Yeah, that's weird.
But that's a movie where at the end you're like, I didn't know I was confused, but I guess I was. And now it makes sense. Although this movie, you're confused.
Man, I was going to see this yesterday, ended up not working out.
You bitched out.
I did, okay, not quite the word I would
you
pick.
You turned into a little bitch. And I was so mad because David,
I know.
I just want everyone to know, I was waiting outside the theater so I could talk to you about this movie.
It's such a funny visual.
Stood in the credits, I was like, wait, that doesn't look quite like David. So I had to like walk up the stairs. I was like, oh, he's not here.
I just imagine like a little storm cloud following you when you're walking.
I just imagine a lost puppy trying to find like its mom.
Wait, why am I the mom? I'm not even the father. I'm just a mom.
Well, no, because you're a bitch.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. It's a good analogy then, even too.
Thank you.
That's fucking full circle right there.
But yeah, no, definitely check this out. I'm
definitely gonna see it.
People will like it.
I
honestly, I don't know.
I feel like it's literally any Darren Aronofsky film. You can't not everybody's gonna like it. All of his films are so fucking weird.
Well, I don't know. There are definitely people where I'm like, you would totally love Black Swan, or like, oh, I hate you. Watch Noah. You know, like there's definitely people I can recommend his other movies for, like, and I don't think I know people well enough to recommend this movie, which is fucking strange. I've never had that feeling before, where I'm like, David, I don't even know if you'll like this movie. I hope so.
I really hope so too. I've been real like since I saw that first trailer, I have been so excited for it. Now obviously you're telling me it's not what I think it's gonna be, but I'm still pretty fucking pumped.
Couple of things I will say though. Javier Bardem, I couldn't stop watching him. Like holy shit, he was amazing in it. Jennifer Lawrence was okay. She's the main character in this. You follow her almost the whole movie. Is like there's no scene that she's not in. Every single scene that you're watching is her. She's always there.
How's Ed Harris?
He's okay.
Oh, okay.
Not the best I've seen Ed Harris, but definitely not the worst. He definitely did what he needed to do in that movie.
Right.
Michelle Pfeiffer this is the best role she's had in years. The cast is really good. So here's how I think people are going to react to this movie. They're either going to love it and think, oh my god, this is amazing, this is one of the best films I've seen ever. Or people are going to be like, this is the biggest pile of shit I've ever seen. Why did I sit through 2 hours of this goddamn Darren Aronofsky fever dream?
Oh my god. See, I'm like partial, like without hearing what you're saying, I'm super excited. Then I hear what you're saying and I'm just like, oh fuck. I'm really scared because
I didn't know for a couple of days after I watched it whether or not I liked it. And I think I do. I think I'm very happy with it, actually.
Really? Okay.
I think so.
So positive review for it.
Right. It's definitely, it's a movie I want to watch again. And I think this isn't a movie that I'd put on for a bunch of friends at like a party. I'd be like, oh dude, we're going to have a great time watching this movie. It's like, no, this movie's you're going to have to think for parts of it. Other parts, it's gonna hit you over the head with its metaphors and shit. But overall, I really liked it. Fucking Javier Bardem is so good. Like
He's always
really,
great,
really
dude.
good.
He's fucking amazing.
Is he always great?
No, he's not always amazing, but when he's really good, he's
always
really
great?
fucking
Was
great.
he good? Was
Shut
he
up.
good at that zombie pirate?
I don't know. I didn't see that.
The answer is no.
I cannot speak on Pirates of the Caribbean.
He was not good. Also, he's finally going to play Pablo Escobar, by the way. Just so you know. That's a thing that's happening.
About time.
Right? Okay.
Wait, are you telling me
other
he
first
wasn't
impressions? Hold on.
Pablo Escobar in Sicario?
He was actually... he played Pablo Escobar in Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. And that was what was so weird.
It's a weird fucking
about
plot
that
twist at
movie,
the end when you realize you're
that-
in modern time. Like,
Exactly. Ugh.
they just hit
was-
they hit New York, and you're just like, oh shit, that's the Empire State Building.
Wow.
Fucking, it's a weird turn of events. Okay.
Right. Do you gotta... I can quickly run through a few others that I've seen.
I mean,
Just because I did talk about Mother for a little bit.
I was gonna say, if since you actually have some this week, we can probably just switch off if you want to do that.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Go
Okay,
for it.
so this list has been kind of going on for a while, so I'm dropping off a lot that like fell too long ago. Mm-hmm. So like one that I recently saw after it hit Blu-ray was Kong Skull Island,
Yeah.
and that was it's a fun movie. I really enjoyed my time with it.
Yeah. I would definitely say that that's where that movie falls.
Yeah.
For me, it's not as good as Pacific Rim.
No, but it's very very
definitely-
much in that same realm where you have really cool monster fights, actors that you know but possibly don't have an actual character.
Yep.
And then you have like one really cool performance from John C. Reilly.
Yes.
Because like
And in the
literally,
other
you
case,
could have
Charlie
literally,
Day.
yeah, you could have cut out every single character, like actor, and just filled them with like random no names, and you would have had the same exact movie. Except for John
I
C.
would
Reilly.
say
I like John C. Reilly blew me
The other
away.
types of characters that I like. I did like John Goodman in it.
I like him. He just didn't do anything.
Yeah, he was really just exposition, and then he wasn't in the movie anymore.
Yeah.
But I also really did not like Toby Kebbell's live action part. He was a good monkey, but
But he's a good monkey in a different movie.
yeah, no, I would say he's a good monkey in both movies. Well, he's a bad monkey in both movies.
Yeah, Toby. But like, I don't even know if Toby Kebbell's that well known of an actor yet, which is, you know, like I don't think if you walked up to like the normal person and you said who's Samuel L. Jackson, they'd be like, oh, I know who that is. But if you were like who's
Yeah.
Toby Kebbell, they'd be like, somebody.
He played Spider-Man, right? In the original Spider-Man.
Oh my god, I really
Yeah.
hope that'd be the answer.
Yeah, you got it.
Like I enjoyed Tom Hiddleston because he's just such a likable dude in everything that like I just want to hang out with Tom Hiddleston.
Same with Brie Larson.
Yeah, but like they didn't like do anything. I wasn't like, oh my god, their performances were out of this fucking world. Kong, super cool monkey, super cool
big.
monkey. He's
Very big.
fucking massive. Not quite as big as I thought he was gonna be from like the trailers and posters and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I'm happy about because like as soon as I saw how big I thought he was gonna be, I was like, that's really dumb. But then like you see him in action and like when he's not just around people and he's around like the other monsters, he's scaled down a little bit more.
Right, but he still has the ability to sneak up on people.
I don't understand that. I don't know how like literally his steps should just shake the earth. And yet he, like, Toby Kebbell's washing his hands, and then he looks up, he's like, oh my god, it's Kong. It's like, no, dude, how the fuck did he get there?
Yeah.
Unless he just floats. I just imagine, like, little wings pop out of his back, and just he flies around. But it was a fun movie. They're setting it up for Kong versus Godzilla, which, that's two weird worlds to mix. Just because, like, the tone from Godzilla was so different than the tone of this movie.
Yeah. Which do you like better out of the two?
God, like they're just so different. Like Godzilla was like all about like not showing you Godzilla until the end, and this was just like boom. As soon as we hit this island, Godzilla literally right in your face, or King Kong, not Godzilla.
Yeah. I would go Godzilla.
I think I would
because amazing cinematography.
some amazing shots, but worse characters.
Also,
Except for Bryan Cranston. Like, honestly,
Bryan
Aaron
Cranston
Taylor Johnson was
so
such
good,
trash.
I also didn't hate Ken Watanabe.
Yeah.
But I will agree that Aaron Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen didn't do shit in that movie.
I think I would go with this. I really think I enjoyed my time more with Kong. And I had so much fun with it.
I mean,
that's the main thing
now, but with also a big monkey.
Yeah, but like even besides Kong himself, like that giant spider, super cool. The tree of like birds, super cool. Mm-hmm. Like it was just, I had a lot of fucking fun with this movie.
That's fair. Yeah, totally. I'm gonna go through just a couple real quick, just getting those out of the way. Saw Hell or High Water finally.
Fucking about time.
I thought it was good. I think the rest of the movie is not as good as the last scene. It has a really, really good standoff at the end.
Yeah, it does.
That really like ties the movie together. I don't think it would break the top 10 of my last year.
Fuck you.
I still really liked it. I mean, it's probably in my top 20, but
man, it was good. I love this movie.
It was good.
It was
good.
Real good.
I enjoyed it.
Oh my god.
I don't regret my time watching it.
Oh my god. I hope not. How could you regret your time watching this?
But I don't think I'm going to watch it again. Of my own accord. I mean, if somebody else is like, "Oh, I haven't seen this. I really want to." I'll be like, "Yeah, sure." But like, I won't be like, "You gotta see this movie."
Hell or High Water, written by Taylor Sheridan, one of my recently watched movies, is written and directed by Taylor Sheridan, and that's Wind River. Wind River, like, okay, so last year, Hell or High Water, favorite movie of the year for me. Fucking absolutely loved it. Shut up, I hate you. Wind River, definitely not going to make the number one spot this year, but still a really good film that like, it's just kind of like going on, and then it hits this one scene at the end that I won't say what it is, but it's fucking magic. It's just so good. It's it's very Hateful Eight-esque in that way, in which will make sense if you see both movies. That's by far the best scene in the entire movie and lifted it up super high for me. But like without that scene, it's just still a pretty good whodunit film, basically.
So I imagine that the script is incredible, but how was, because I mean he's had amazing track record with that. Like I will say that the script and the dialogue in Hell or High Water was incredible. Mm-hmm. Directing, pacing, editing, but
like directing, it's his first directorial. It's his directorial debut in Wind River, right. And I mean you can tell. Like, okay. Like it's
that's what I figured. Like a lot of the shots in the trailers and stuff that I've seen, just like clips of when I was checking.
Not very exciting. It didn't do anything for me.
Kind of bland.
Yeah, which is kind of sad. I would love it if he was a really good director. Which I mean, he's not like a bad director in any means, but like it's definitely
kind of average.
Yeah, it's definitely his writing that lifts his movies up. Which like the writing in this very good. Like his past two movies, Sicario and Hell or High Water, I absolutely adore. Mm-hmm. And this one is definitely the least of the three. But still, like his track record for these three movies are so fucking great. I love this guy.
You know what movie isn't great? Hitman's Bodyguard. I saw Hitman's Bodyguard. It was a big pile of doo-doo. There were some funny moments. There was a scene where Samuel L. Jackson meets the love of his life. So it starts off where she gets her ass grabbed at a bar in Mexico City, and then she breaks out a bar fight and kills a whole bunch of dudes. Wow. And like breaks like beer bottles and stuff, and like slits their throats. Oh. And the whole time he's just like staring at her, and he's like, "That's how I knew I was in love." And I was like, "Cool. Oh,
fucking
all right,
cool."
The lighting was bad. Any movie that doesn't need bloom lighting that comes out just really irritates me. So, like, some movies where they have a slight bloom. So, Inside Llewyn Davis, they had bloom lighting, but it was also made, like, that made sense for the movie. Hitman's Bodyguard, it didn't make any sense. Bad Moms, it didn't make any sense. It really irritated me. Because it's like, how do you not know how to do this by now?
Did you watch Bad Moms?
Yes.
Wow. Why?
It took my mom to it.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
I was like, hey, Ma, look at you. You're a bad mom.
Speaking of bad lighting in a movie, I saw a Good Time. Which... Like, okay, I know we talked about this movie as soon as I got out of it.
Yeah.
And I think I was still kind of, like, taking it down and, like, thinking about it and stuff. Because I don't think I was that in love with it when we saw it. I think I was kind of mixed.
You were like, where are all the establishing shots and wide angles? Why is this whole movie in close-up? Or half-frame?
The fucking lighting in this movie, though, sucks. Which, like, I get it because it's trying to be, like, a naturalistic, view of, like, New York City and stuff. But, like, fuck it. Light a shot. I'm sorry, dude. You totally threw me off. I like this movie, though. Like, obviously, the main talk about this movie has been, like, Robert Pattinson's performance. Yeah. And he was fucking amazing in it. And, like, dude, this dude's becoming such, like, a legit actor, where it's not just, like, Twilight. But the movie is really good. It's just a downward spiral of bad events.
Right.
So, like, if that's not your thing, if you want a happy ending, don't see this. Because it's definitely not a good time at the end of the movie. But, like, if you just want to see somebody who's fucking up his own life, totally watch this. This is your thing right here. Also, we get a great return from the pirate dude in Captain Phillips, who I never thought we'd see again, even though he did such a good job. I was just like, we're never going to cast this guy again. But he's really good in this. I am the
Twilight now. Look at me. I am the Sparkles.
His role in this movie, it's probably like only 5 minutes on screen. So good, so sad. He has the worst time in this movie, probably. Oh. And that's saying it because somebody actually dies in this movie, and it's not him. So, like,
way to spoil the movie.
Somebody dies. That's not a spoiler. Fucking somebody also dies.
Doesn't die.
Oh, I mean, it's just not that kind of movie. Really good heist scene though in the beginning. Super slow, not like overblown like some other heist movies.
Like that Baby Driver. Ugh.
Yeah, Baby Driver was just
that was a
like
joke.
too much.
Great. Just Edgar Wright, I love you.
I'm
Edgar
totally
Wright,
joking. I fucking love Baby Driver.
I'm sorry. This is my probably gonna be my favorite movie of the year. Is Baby Driver. I saw 10 times in theaters. And Edgar Wright, I love you. Please call me. Bye.
How many more do you got on your list?
A lot. I have 8 more.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so I'll quickly get through a couple. So you guys aren't here for a year and a half.
Not gonna be in the podcast. Are you cool about just talking? I'm gonna run down and do my laundry. Can you do
that? Sure. I'll do a couple of things first.
Okay.
So, a couple of things I want to just quickly get out of the way. So, something that actually came out today when we're recording this, because it's Friday. Hi, guys. Now you know the secrets. Is Open Mike Eagle's new album, Brick Body Kids Still Daydream. Now, I know that's not a movie or even a TV show. Why am I talking about it? Because it's really, really good. I've been a fan of Open Mike Eagle for, like, years. Ever since, Animal Hospital came out? Yeah. Crazy long time. This is his first solo album since Dark Comedy, which is also really, really good. And this one's really good. The core of the album is supposed to actually be about the destruction of the Robert Taylor homes, which was largest destruction of projects ever. I think like 20,000 people lost their homes because of it, which is insane. So that was on the south side of Chicago. Which is fucking bonkers that like happened. So there's a lot of things in this that go into that theme. So the whole thing is rebuilding all the bricks. So there are tracks like My Auntie's Building, Daydreaming in the Projects, Happy Wasteland Day, Legendary Iron Hood, stuff like that that really... Oh, Brick Body Complex, obviously. That go into that theme very, very heavily. And I kind of wish a lot of the other songs... did as well. That would really just complete the project for me. But otherwise, there's a lot of other songs on here, like 95 Radios, or How Could Anyone Feel at Home, that are amazing Open Mike Eagle songs. I don't know if they fit into the project as well. So that's something that I was a little disappointed in. I wanted it to be this full-fledged kind of idea, because I was very, very intrigued by that as a concept for a rap album. You still have some amazing wit, amazing lyrics, great beats. Check this project out. I know that it's weird that I'm recommending an album to you, but it's really good and I like it a lot. And I'm actually low-key still listening to it right now as we record, because I just want it on in the background. For me, that's a me thing. I can also quickly talk about some other movies, shows, things like that you would expect me to talk about. Toast of London. Super, super dry humor. That's a TV show made by Matt Berry. Matt Berry you might recognize from shows like The Mighty Boosh, The IT Crowd. He was also in Snuffbox, some things that people probably haven't seen. He was also the voice of the weird dolphin character in the second SpongeBob movie, because that was a thing. This is really like his project, and you can feel it. He's a theater actor who also does a whole bunch of voiceover work. And it's just each episode is different parts of his life. There's an actor he competes with that adds a nice kind of back and forth between the two. If you like dry British humor, you will like this. And this is very, very dry humor. Like, not usually what people would like, but it's something that I kind of grew up on. I've been a fan of Matt Berry's for years. Also, hey, check out his music. That's a whole nother thing, though. Really good, though. Definitely check it out. I know a couple of friends of mine that I know will really, really like this show, that I'm going to recommend it to them. So if dry humor sounds like something you'd like, check it out, my dudes. We also got Wet Hot American Summer, 10 years later, which is weird. I really like it. It hits in a perfect balance between dumb comedy and good comedy for me. And that's kind of a hard balance to find. A lot of things really miss that mark, in my opinion, and this is something I think kind of hits it perfectly. I also just love that environment and the characters they've created. I was a huge fan of, the original movie, and then the first season they did, which was Wet Hot American Summer, First Day at Camp. The second one, of course, being 10 years later, where they go back older. I like it. There's some... I don't think this season was as good as the first season. So it's definitely not as good, but I still really enjoyed it. Check it out if you want kind of wacky comedy that takes place in... I believe that one is the 90s, right? 90s or 80s. Takes place in the way back when. That's not that long ago. I'm sorry. I'm calling you people old. I'm a youngin'. I'm a millennial. Goddamn millennials. Other shows. Sorry, just so everybody knows, right now you're listening to the solo Ethan review podcast because David had to run and do laundry. So, like, that's cool. The Moaning of Life is the next thing I'm going to talk about. It's Carl Pilkington's show about finding out how to live, how to be a person. Carl Pilkington has a very pessimistic view on society. He's definitely not the person that you'd expect to do travel shows, something like An Idiot Abroad, that Ricky Gervais had a huge hand in. It's actually kind of fascinating to me. Obviously you get a bunch of humor, but you also see this person that, like, for example, in just the very first episode, he learns about arranged marriages because he thinks that's a simpler way of love. It's like, well, I mean, I've been with my girlfriend for 20 years, and I don't think I'm ever going to marry her because that just seems pointless to me. And so he goes and learns in India how marriage works there and how relationships work. And that's really... It's stuff that you can learn in a lot of other shows, but none have the same approach as shows that my boy Carl does. It is a very, like, misunderstood, almost nihilistic, but more pessimistic than nihilistic, I would say. It's very interesting. Watch An Idiot Abroad first. You're going to get a lot more humor with that one. Just because he's put in situations that make him more uncomfortable, and that adds a very fun fish out of water, where Moaning of Life is really just him head on, approaching the things that he wants to know more about. Obviously, you still get a lot of the fish out of water humor that you get from it, but it is a little more introspective than the other show. Other British shows that I've been watching a lot lately is Crystal Maze. Crystal Maze, holy shit. I am a big fan of game shows, and that's kind of a weird thing about me. And one that I am really, really digging right now is the Crystal Maze. They brought it back, specifically with kind of B-list, C-list British celebrities. To get people that were on, like, one season of EastEnders come over, and they all have to do these challenges. Now, the Crystal Maze is pretty simple show. You have to solve puzzles in rooms in order to get crystals, and there's different themes, things like that. But what really sells this show is Richard Ayoade. I've been a Richard Ayoade fan for a long time. Again, going back to shows like The IT Crowd. But I have had a lot more respect for him since his 2 movies that he directed, which was Submarine and The Double. Both amazing. Check them out. I believe you can watch both of them on Netflix. I could be wrong, though. Maybe I'm wrong. That show's really, really good. He's amazing as the host. He's interesting. You care about him. I'm just trying to... how you guys doing? I realize, like, it's just us right now, and it's pretty chill. And I feel like I want to get through these pretty quickly, just so that you guys can get to the rest of the episode. But, like, I don't know. Dave is not back, so it's just us hanging out. You guys see the new DuckTales? I did. It's pretty chill. I like it. It was good. I mean, it's definitely still, like, a kid show, and I don't know if I'd like it if I was a kid. I hope I would. But I think it's good. I think this is why I don't do a solo podcast, guys. I'm just chilling here. Just hanging out. So I'm just gonna sit back and wait for David, because I just went through all of mine. Yeah. All right. Be right back.
Hello? Hello? Hey, sorry that took so long.
Oh. I got through everything and then just kind of sat around for a little bit.
Yeah, so back to the podcast.
Yeah, hello. David, so you know the things that I talked about. Obviously, you can listen back and figure it out.
What do you talk about?
Toast of London, The Moaning of Life,
cool.
Wet Hot American Summer 10 Years Later,
Nice.
Brick Body Kids Still Daydream.
Oh my god. Are these even real things right now?
Crystal Maze.
What?
And DuckTales.
Okay. Is that all the stuff for you?
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
there's one... Yeah.
Okay, so, another thing I watched after it hit Blu-ray was Alien Covenant.
Ooh.
Because I kind of sat on this movie for a long time. I had plans to see it in theaters, really wanted to. Just never happened, though. And it's a movie, I guess. I don't know. I liked it. I liked half of it. The other half is just so dumb.
I had a fun time with it.
I mean, yeah, I had a fun time with it. It's just not what I was wanting, I guess. I don't know, man. Really, Scott, he gets so crazy with some of the shit he starts talking about that I'm just like, dude, make a cohesive story that actually makes sense. And he just starts, I don't know, talking about, like, creation.
Yeah.
Like, okay, no, it's just spoiler. I can't even talk about it, but there's just so many reaction shots that there's not even reaction shots for it, but like there should definitely be a reaction shot. Somebody should just come in and reshoot some of the like the famous Spielberg faces, you know, and just insert those, and the movie would be a lot better.
I think it is definitely like. I gotta. Sorry. It's definitely like, what if you made Prometheus in the same movie as Alien, and they were in the same movie, and they don't work that well together?
Yeah,
I do gotta say, there is the great scene where Michael Fassbender teaches himself how to I don't know.
I don't even know if I would have said that. That's.
I mean, they definitely says the quote, "I'll do the fingering." So it's kind of like, this is a good scene.
Yeah. Yeah. The Michael on Michael scenes are interesting.
It was so hot, dude.
Yeah.
I want everyone who hasn't seen this movie to expect that there's some like gay android shit that goes on because I want that. And I wish there was some gay android shit that went on.
So the next movie I watched
was a gay android shit.
No, actually, here's the connection.
Fassbender and Michael Fassbender as Michael Assbender, and they.
What?
I can't keep going with this joke.
What?
I had a weird time by myself. Why do you leave me to do a podcast? How dare you?
I'm sorry. So on, man, I should have connected this one with Kong Skull Island because I had a John C. Reilly connection, but I fucked that up.
What a piece of shit.
I watched We Need to Talk About Kevin. Have you seen it?
Nope.
Oh, do you know what it is?
Nope.
Seriously?
I do think we need to talk about Kevin though.
It stars Ezra Miller.
I'm worried about him.
Fuck off.
And like, how's he doing? Is he doing okay? Can we talk about Kevin?
No, he's not. He actually murdered.
Is that the one with Tilda Swinton?
Yes, and John C. Reilly and Ezra Miller.
Okay.
And
I do think I know what this is. This was a couple years ago, right?
2011, I think.
Was it?
Totally.
Who directed that?
I think it was directed by Lynn Ramsey.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw this.
So it takes place in kind of like two timelines, basically. So it takes place when Kevin is a smaller child, and then also he grows up, and it basically takes place before the event and after the event. The event, saying kind of mysterious, but like obviously you know what it is when you're actually watching the film. But I don't want to say what it is just because it is like if you go into this movie not knowing what it's about,
it's really really good.
I feel like it would be amazing. Like I went into it knowing what it was, already. So
does watching this make you excited for her new movie?
What's her new movie? I know. You
were never really here.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh 100%.
Yeah. Joaquin Phoenix, your boy's back. My boy's back. He's been gone so long. He was almost Doctor Strange, but he back.
This movie really talks about like parenting and like doing a good job at parenting and a bad job at parenting. It's just like the book of what not to do as a parent. I feel like Jesus Christ. It's so infuriating, some of the shit. Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay, so I was looking at Joaquin Phoenix, and apparently this literally came out an hour ago on Yahoo. Here's a top story. You guys ready for some news? News alert.
Oh, shit. Is this a new segment?
Dateline, Miami, 1922. No. So, apparently, before Christopher Nolan did his Dark Knight trilogy, Darren Aronofsky was gonna do a Batman movie. He was gonna do Batman Year One, and it was gonna be an R-rated Batman. and
I'd
Joaquin
watch that.
Phoenix was gonna be Batman.
I would maybe watch that. That's fucking weird.
That's
That's really weird. Oh my god.
wow.
What?
That's okay.
I don't know if I could get down with that.
That's
That's so weird.
Wow.
My mind cannot register that.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm literally reading this.
Did you read it wrong? Joaquin Phoenix was actually going to be the one directing, and Darren Aronofsky was actually going to be the one playing Batman?
No. Okay.
Oh.
Sorry, let me just quickly read through this. Apparently, he actually wanted Clint Eastwood to star as an older, broken down Batman. Where's the Joaquin Phoenix part?
Fuck yeah, dude, that'd be awesome.
He also
I would totally
said
watch
that he wanted either Joaquin Phoenix or Clint Eastwood, depending on which way he went for it. Wow. Okay. Huh. Weird. It's also super weird that Jennifer Lawrence and Darren Aronofsky are a couple now. I never in a million years thought that would happen.
Yeah, no, it's fucking weird.
But yeah, sorry, back to the movie list. David, movies. Hit me with a movie.
So the next... I'm going to hit these two at the same time since they're both about lobbyists. And I watched these two. I started one, didn't finish it. Started the next one, finished it, and then that same night finished the one I first started. And
I would say one of them is good.
oh, they're actually both good.
I didn't like one of them.
Did you see? Okay, so the two movies I'm talking about, Miss Sloane and Thank You for Smoking.
But you liked both of them. Which is fair. I understand why people would like it.
They're two different.
It just wasn't for me.
Because Thank You for Smoking takes it more in a dry humor kind of way, I would say. In Miss Sloane, it's just a straight up drama. There's no humor in there at all. There's definitely no humor in there at all. So it's two different ways of basically telling essentially the same story. Because like watching these two at the same time, it's so weird watching two lobbyist movies because like you see how similar the actual fucking path of the story is. You know, weird way to explain it.
Yeah.
But I liked it. Like, obviously,
I'm just not a big John Madden fan. I think, if somebody showed me Miss Sloane and they were like, from the maker of the best exotic marigold hotel and the second best exotic marigold hotel, I'd be like, I don't really want to see him do a movie about a lobbyist. And turns out I didn't.
I just thought, like... Are you telling me, though? That's pretty... Like, okay, I you don't like Jessica Chastain, right?
Not a huge fan.
Yeah,
I still want to see Molly's Game, the new Aaron Sorkin movie. I'm not as, like, gung-ho about it as I should be. Being how much of an Aaron Sorkin fucking fanboy I am.
I thought... I like Jessica... Or, not... Jessica Sloane.
Hold on. That's a different person you made up.
I thought she did really good. And Mark Strong as her, like, kind of right-hand man, but she has no right-hand man. Unless you count,
Mark Strong.
No, I was gonna say, fucking, what's his... Ford. You'll get it once you watch the movie. I don't know. Like, Thank You for Smoking. Dude, I just want to see Aaron Eckhart in actually good movies. I don't want to see more I, Frankenstein, because Jesus Christ, that was painful. But, like, Aaron Eckhart, amazing actor, super fucking great as Two-Face in Dark Knight, super fucking good in this movie, Thank You for Smoking. And I just want to see him actually, like, do stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that was, like, I came away from that movie just being, like, because I've been wanting to see Thank You for Smoking for a very long time. And I finally got my hands on it. And I was like, dude, why is he not doing something right now that's, like, really good? Because he's so good. The final first impression...
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, go for it.
Sorry. We can both actually intro this together, and then you can listen back to ours separately and see which one you like more. That was a joke. But we both just saw It.
Yes. Yes, we did.
And I'm not being vague on the title. It's actually the movie It.
Yep, that joke's not bad. For sure. Real quality content there with that joke. It's really fucking good. Like, way, way better than I thought it would be.
I fucking love this movie.
It's the first horror movie in years where you actually care about the characters.
Okay,
I would say other than Get Out.
Yeah, I was gonna say Get Out.
I would say more
in years. It's the first movie. It's the first horror movie in months since you've cared about the main character.
I don't know. It's definitely a more conventional horror movie than Get Out. You know,
definitely.
In terms of like big mainstream ones that started out as a mainstream horror movie, because Get Out definitely did amazing at the box office and turned into that, but it didn't start as that.
I mean, this movie had so much behind it, and like, I mean, Get Out was a thought project from
Jordan Peele.
Yeah, I was like, which one was it?
It'd be very weird if it was the other one.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about what you can expect from this movie. So it's this group of kids that kind of discover this very evil presence in their hometown. Now, these kids ride on bicycles.
Yep.
And they make dick jokes, and they're kids. You know, like they call themselves the Losers Club at one point, and that's kind of what they're referred to as a group, as a whole. I would say every single kid hits a kind of, I don't want to say stereotype, but definitely an archetype of a character.
Definitely.
And they're all enjoyable. Like, they all have a very, very interesting role to play. Obviously, there are some actors that stand out a lot more and definitely deliver a lot more than others. But as a whole, this is a wonderful, wonderful ensemble cast.
I think I tweeted this out. These kids and their chemistry is the best I've seen in a movie from kids in probably forever. Like, the only other two groups of kids I can think that had this kind of chemistry was Stand By Me.
Yep,
and,
absolutely.
And The Sandlot. I think.
Fuck The Sandlot.
Yeah, fuck you for not liking The Sandlot. Kill yourself.
Fuck you.
I love The Sandlot, dude. Like, oh my god.
Hashtag fuck The Sandlot. It's a shitty movie for dumb people and who like baseball. Again, that's hashtag fuck The Sandlot. It's a shitty movie for dumb people who like baseball.
Oh my god. What are you?
One more time, make sure you tweet out the whole thing.
It's
hashtag
so painful to hear.
Fuck Sandlot. It's a dumb movie
I think my
for
ears
bad
are bleeding.
people. Wait, I may have fucked up the hashtag, but keep this one going. Every hashtag needs to be included. Again,
come on by and get your free doors. Oh, fucking fake doors. I always say free doors. It's fake doors.
That was such a weird thing to jump into.
Yeah. But no, dude, the kids are amazing. Okay, Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise.
Very
Oh my
creepy.
god.
Yeah.
So good.
I would say it gets progressively less scary from the beginning towards the end.
But just like any piece of any piece of horror, once you start seeing it more and it's on screen more often,
I would say, well,
you adapt
I don't
to it.
know. No,
Okay,
I'm going to disagree. I'm going to disagree with you on that one.
What movie?
Think Silence of the Lambs.
But you don't see much of him. Like,
as the movie progresses and you see
saying,
more of him, you get more and more terrified. There's supposed to be this building sense of horror, this building sense of dread, and that is really lost.
But I would also say,
still an amazing performance.
The kids themselves, through the course of the movie, are becoming less and less afraid of him. Like, that's the progression of their fear towards him.
Right.
And, I mean, Clarice is getting more scared? I don't know.
What?
I haven't seen... I don't know. Fuck that.
What?
Dude, just Bill Skarsgård. Dude, Bill Skarsgård. But let's get him nominated for Best Actor. Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah. We'll be talking about it again later on towards the end of this podcast. But right now, I think we should jump into... We got some bad news for you guys.
Oh, God.
So one of the things that we wanted to do with this episode was go through some of the shittiest movies we could think of in certain categories and tell you our experiences. We had to go through pain and suffering in order to deliver this to you.
It was fucking bad.
Here are the bad boys. Bad movies. What you gonna watch? Please, something else. And
that was a weird fucking.
All right, so.
Well, I think what we should do is we broke it up into 3 categories of adaptations. Mm-hmm. So we got your video game movies, we got your anime movies, and your TV show movies. Yup.
What do you? I mean, what garbage fire do you want to start with, David?
I think we can ease into it with the first video game movie that you're actually kind of a fan of.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, Warcraft. This fucking.
Here's what I'm gonna say about Warcraft. All right.
Yeah, let's hear it.
This is a guilty pleasure movie for me.
Yeah, I've never heard you explain it like that before.
Objectively, it is really bad. I love
fucking
it though.
Why? It's like it's the least lived in world I've ever seen. Everything is just so fucking like nope, that's just not right.
It feels like
the fucking armor in this movie is so stupid. It's so dumb.
Listen, you should play the game, my dude.
I get it.
Think that's dumb.
But like just make it look a little realistic. And okay, the orcs look really cool by themselves. In a movie all about the orcs and the Horde, probably would have worked out really well.
Yeah, this definitely wanted me to play as the Horde. Definitely been more of an Alliance boy, TBH.
And then can we also just talk about, the story? Did you fully follow everything?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. I mean, I'm also... I already knew the story.
Yeah, I know, but, I've played World of Warcraft and Warcraft before.
Yeah. They definitely... there were a lot of things that got wrong and twisted around.
I was like, they're just, not, I don't want exposition, but, they're just fucking bloop, 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 straight through this shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this dude?
They goldfished their way through the movie. Bloop, bloop,
also, can we just talk about Ben Foster? Love the dude. Great actor. He was in my favorite movie last year. Why the fuck was he playing some ancient wizard? Jesus Christ. He's been alive for 15 years. He's maybe been practicing wizardry for 10. And he's supposed to be, what's his name? What's his title? Medivh.
I only saw Warcraft one time actually. So I don't know, it's weird to say it was a guilty. I had a great time watching it, but I haven't watched it again
It's a
yet.
bad thing when one of your positives is they got the Murloc sound. That was so cool. But that's 2 seconds. It's a 2-second thing over a bridge.
Oh man,
they're going over a bridge.
Happy.
They see a Murloc.
So happy.
It's just you
know what I did when I left Warcraft?
Is you went home and played Warcraft.
I actually played Hearthstone for 5 days.
Oh, dude, fucking
straight.
Hearthstone. I love that shit. Dude,
good shit. Hey, dude,
I used to stream Hearthstone.
Do you want to play Hearthstone sometime?
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, dude, Hearthstone's great. But
I will say that there are a lot of problems with Warcraft. I mean, Duncan Jones, I think did. I can't imagine a Warcraft movie playing out any other way, though. You know?
Sure.
So, I thought it was fine.
Make it better.
Actually, okay. Yeah. Interesting point. Actually, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah.
So it's good that you brought that up. The way I look at a lot of these categories is how much does it damage the original? I don't think this damages Warcraft a lot.
Well, I mean, no, not at all.
But there's a lot of other things on our list that
we're getting more of these.
I hate the originals now just because they caused this thing to happen. And we will definitely get to those. David, I think you know which one I'm referring to. So let's move on to Prince of Persia, Sands of Time.
So Prince of Persia, okay. I don't know if you know this story.
Let's get the title right.
Prince of Persia has this famous story behind it. Do you know about this?
I do not.
Okay, so Jake Gyllenhaal right? One of the, I would say, best working actors nowadays, right?
Yeah. He's definitely up there.
And really, like, Prince of Persia is the tipping point between good shit and bad shit. After Prince of Persia, Jake Gyllenhaal fired his agent, okay? And then after that, he went on the streak of just, like, amazing movies. After Prince of Persia, he goes Source Code, End of Watch, Enemy, Prisoners, Nightcrawler. We skip Accidental Love. We get Southpaw, Everest, and then now he's kind of touching some more shit again.
Yeah.
But, like, the movie was so bad, he just said, fuck you, and he fired his agent. I love that.
Listen, okay, let's talk about this cast real quick, okay? You got Jakey Boy.
Yep.
You got Toby Kebbell. Okay.
Oh fuck! I didn't even know he was in this.
Yeah. You have Ben Kingsley, and you have Alfred Molina.
That's a.
And this is what it turned out. This is the best you could do.
Well, yeah, because you see, fuck! I was actually gonna make a joke that it was the director's fault, but like, it's not. Weird. It's Mike Newell who also directed Donnie Brasco.
Yep. And
Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
And Four Weddings and a Funeral. We're on the same page right now, my dude.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is.
But Mona Lisa Smile he also did. Anyway, sorry. I love just going down the IMDb rabbit hole.
Right? It's just like, oh shit, that happened?
Oh, that's the same person?
This just okay, what this is this is the result of Big Disney just grabbing a title that they own and throwing like $150 million at it and being like, this will just be really good, right?
I'm sorry.
All it takes is a big budget.
What he actually did was they took that money and they just put it in the toilet and then they flushed it and then like the toilet got clogged and it came back up and then they put it on a flash drive and sent it to theaters, and that's how we got it.
Yeah.
So okay, the weird thing about Prince of Persia, all right, the game. Let's talk about the game. It's not a bad game.
No, not at all.
I mean, it's kind of like it's a very simple game.
Yeah.
It's got some interesting mechanics. Out of all the games that have come out, like, I would make a Pitfall movie before I'd make Prince of Persia. Like, it's so weird they decided to do that. And, like, it's fucking weird and dumb. The effects are terrible.
Fucking
so bad. I mean, there's one that has worse effects in this movie. In our list, there's one movie that has way worse effects, but that was a TV movie, so it's cool.
I mean, this movie
really 150? This was $185 million. How did it make $300 million?
Jake Gyllenhaal's beautiful face.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah. Like, it actually made money.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it did.
That's the saddest thing I've heard all day. And that's saying something.
It was such a... I remember when it came out, and, like, seeing the complete shift in Jakey Boy's career.
Dude, he went from this...
is crazy.
Yeah.
It's fucking bonkers to me.
God.
Like, how do you go from something so bad and just make it out? How do you do that? How was it not done just then?
I don't know. It really is amazing because because I wouldn't say he was that big of an actor at this point. Like, he was definitely a big actor because he already had Brokeback. He already had like Donnie Darko and Zodiac and all that stuff.
He did do a couple of other movies right before it that were like, he did Jarhead before this, and he did Brothers the year. Yeah, no, I'm
not saying he had no good movies before that, but like he also did The Good Girl.
When did he do Love and Other Drugs?
He did that the same year as this, 2010. Ooh. Yeah, Love and Other Drugs. Fun fact: is the only movie I own on Blu-ray that I hate myself for owning and don't want it. But it's not worth the $1 I can sell it for. So I hate my fucking life. So if anyone wants it, just let me know, pay for postage, and they can have it.
There you go. So yeah, Prince of Persia is a garbage fire. I wish I could use the sands of time and erase this movie.
Wow, good fucking joke.
Thanks. So now we're moving into the anime section. Ooh boy, my favorite. Let's first talk about Ghost in the Shell. Okay, this is
Ghost in the Shell. Came out.
Could have been
year.
a lot worse. I think
Definitely could have been a lot.
but also could have been a lot better because the original. I actually fucking love the original. It's really good.
I think Ghost in the Shell, like the original anime, is probably one of the most beloved animes of all time.
I would say it should be just a beloved movie too. Like, I think there's a lot of things that kind of transcend the medium it's in. Mm-hmm. So like, there are a lot of movies where it's like, oh, this is a good crime movie, or this is a really good sci-fi movie. And then there are ones that it's just a good movie, and I definitely think this is one of them. So for movies that I think hurt the original the most, I would say this is up there, because like there's a lot of people that just won't see it now.
I think it's also because coming off of like video game movies, it's hard for a like for the adaptation of a video game.
I understand that challenge,
because video games are so immersive, and like I will spend, for fucking Warcraft, you'll spend hundreds of hours literally playing the game. And it's hard for a 2-hour experience to actually... Oh my god, I can't even imagine how bad it would have to be to actually affect it. And then, like, you'll get movies that are way worse than the two that we talked about, like the Super Mario movie, that still doesn't hurt the way...
Or that awful Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider.
Yeah, shout out to the new Tomb Raider that we're getting pics of. That looks pretty fucking cool with Alicia Vikander.
Yeah, I really hope that's good. I'm excited.
But Ghost in the Shell is... Like, the entire time I was watching it, I was just like... this isn't good by any means, but it's not a garbage fire. And then we got to the end, and the ending's pretty fucking rough and horrible.
Yeah, it leaves such a bad taste in your mouth.
But it just does nothing.
Here's the thing. I love Weta Workshops. Okay? I adore them. And I think they did great work on this. Yeah. I think this is a movie where there were a lot of talented people making it.
But there's only one...
people weren't in the right positions. So, like, a great director can make a movie with an okay set. A bad director can't make a good movie with an amazing set. And I think that was the trouble with Ghost in the Shell, is you had great talent on the stuff that... you had great talent on the polish. But you can only polish a turd so much.
I would also say, though, like... Because now we're in this time where the day and age where everything is getting remade or adapted into a movie, right? And, like, superhero movies are huge right now. And I feel like anime still hasn't really broken that barrier,
except that weird Akira movie that Jordan Peele might be making. Because that's a thing that's happening, I guess.
That would be fucking awesome. I feel like that would be our first step into, anime breaking that wall. But, like, I just feel like...
Unless we talk about things like English dubs, there are some good ones that have kind of... move that into a new market. Like if you're looking at things like Studio Ghibli did in the Miyazaki films, like that was able to bring that into a whole different generation, a whole different market without having to ruin it.
I would say I'm talking specifically more in the live action.
Right. Obviously,
I
get that.
Where you actually have the actors, on screen. Because like I just don't feel like the actors, except for Scarlett Johansson and maybe the dude who played Batu, didn't take it seriously at all. Like everyone else fucking sucked, I thought.
Yeah. Honestly, so a lot of these movies are bad and funny in a lot of ways because they're bad. Ghost in the Shell is just disappointing.
Yeah.
It's just it just feels bad.
The opening fucking scene, the best scene of the entire movie.
Yeah.
And then everything just sucks after that.
Yeah, it's definitely a movie that I don't get a lot of joy talking about it, because it's not like oh, look what a joke. It's more of like, oh, this could have been good, but now we won't get another chance because they fucking screwed the pooch on the first landing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the next one we can't wait anymore. It's fucking Death Note. It's the worst fucking piece of trash I think I've seen this entire year.
So I watched this, I would say about 8 hours ago.
That puts you at a weird time, my dude.
So I'm still kind of shell shocked by this movie. I
watched it at 8 a.m.
Well, no, not okay. Maybe more, like 12 hours ago.
Okay.
But I have a list here. Of my thoughts during the movie. We'll get to that in a second. But what do you think now that you've had a little more time to digest this?
Okay, so I should
fucking poison.
Probably lead off with. I know you don't actually like the original anime.
I don't love it, but like it's fine. I had no problems with it. I had no.
It's one of the best binging experiences I've ever had. Is watching Death Note. Fucking loved it, and this movie. Just, it makes decisions that make no fucking sense. It's the dumbest. In the first 5-minute opening, where it's still like a music fucking video, it just, nothing makes sense. There's a football practice and like a cheerleading practice apparently going on at the same time, in the same area. I don't, that's weird. The girl is just smoking a cigarette during the fucking cheerleading practice. Like, that's totally allowed on school grounds. And then it starts raining, right? And like, everybody just runs away. Apparently, rain cancels football practice. Mm-hmm. That's a thing? Who the fuck knew that? And then, oh my god, and then Nat Wolf gets assaulted, gets assaulted and like hit in the face, and he gets in trouble for like cheating, obviously, but like nothing else happens about this kid punching him in the face. Like, what? And then just everything after, like, Light in the anime is a fucking genius. Light in this show is like an overly horny, kind of smart kid who just like wants to get with the girl, and for some reason runs to her and is just like, "Hey, I'm murdering people." And like Light in the show like did everything for a purpose. He knew the outcome of everything, and like this is just like he's just like. Hoping for the best. Hopefully this doesn't fuck me in the end, which it does. I hate this movie. The only possibly cool thing is the first single shot of Ryuk. Maybe kind of okay. And then he comes into the light, and let
me just read this off to you. I hope you guys are ready. There's a lot here. So here are Ethan's thoughts during Netflix's 2017 Death Note. No one cares about Cigarette Gal. Weird jar room is best class. Oh, he's screaming, that's cool. Why should I care about weird Ryan Gosling, Justin Long hybrid dork? Super weird framing. Some conventional, others tilted. CGI. Oh my. William de please no. Is he going to be decapitated by a basketball? I guess decapitation doesn't include the jaw. Stop switching between tilted and head-on angles. Today for dinner, we will be having angst and exposition. Ah yes, the apple demon. Good. If Roku TV enters a scene without eating an apple, does he really enter? Toilet Shark. Good band name. That guy wanted extra sauce on his spaghetti. Man bleeds over pasta. Why is the dad played by Ray Liotta and Steve Zahn's cop baby? At this school, the only good place to read is at a sports practice. Creepy Quicksilver is the worst person in the world. Killing people with a book gets me so hard. Horny Heroes. Good band name. What is this Kira montage? Globalist tricks? who is this secret hacker ninja Japan boy? And now he's being sung to sleep while wearing glasses with lights in it. That's a thing that's happening, I guess. I am only 30 minutes into this movie. How does this cop in Seattle hear rumors about secret hacker ninja Japan boy? Sweet, we're getting an awful buddy cop setup. Mr. Robot and Monk make a bad combo. There is no reason to conclude that he needs a name and face to kill. What the fuck, are you serious right now? I love drinking this coffee and having some exposition. There are no logical steps between each scene. We're just riding the exposition Ferris wheel. Also, good band name. These FBI agents specialize in suicidal struts. Ugh, my dad doesn't understand me. I just want to date this weird girl and kill people with my book. It's weird that he doesn't want to kill his dad, because that's the only thing that made any sense in this fucking movie. Neon rainy exposition coffee shop.
Oh, it's the best.
Tries to look cool after conversation, but has to put backpack on head to cover from rain. Oh great, the killing couple is back to power. Wait, I'm sorry. Hold the fucking phone. There's an orphanage that raises detectives. Are you fucking serious? I cannot believe this movie is real. Why can't Elle sit in chairs like a real boy? I'm very tired. How do you apply to the secret detective school for boy who can't sit well? Is the school accredited? Shitty hat alert! Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo! I am very upset at this movie. The hat has moved owners. Alert, the hat has moved. Can I put the fucking hat in the death note? This is a very fancy dance. That hat has no place here. The hat has returned to its owner. Roll credits. Please fucking roll credits. I want to die. This is not how I thought the book thief would be at all. I don't even want to make jokes about how Elle is part of Men in Black with the suitcase guns, or how the school dance theme is the dream scene in the play from Birdman. I just want it to end. I will say that the DP is killing it, TBH, but still rough. I only have minutes left, and they might all contain this dumb chase through industrial alleys, and I can't handle that. Cool, the exposition Ferris wheel is back. More like I don't care's wheel. Fuck this movie. This is the worst thing in the world. I hit the something wrong button, but this fucking movie wasn't an option. It's over. It's actually over. This is 634 fucking words.
Nice.
I don't know why. I picture it slowly going from some words being in all caps to the entire the ending of the fucking doc just being all caps.
That may or may not be exactly what it does.
Okay.
Fuck me. You seemed confused when I mentioned the toilet shark.
I did.
So that's when William DePleasno is talking about the rules of the Death Note, and he says it's got to be possible. You can't just have a shark jump out of a toilet. And I was like, I kind of want a shark to jump out of the toilet.
Hey, you know what other things shouldn't be adapted into really bad movies? TV shows.
No, generally not.
Yeah, it's a bad idea. Don't do it. Hey, Hollywood, I know you're listening. Don't do that shit. It's bad.
We just got all of Hollywood. Listen. They're like, oh shit, Featurecast just released a new episode. We should probably listen in and see what to do now.
They're like, fuck. They called us out on it.
The main TV show that we're looking at today, because obviously there's a lot of them, is a. I want to get the full title for it.
Ben 10 Alien Swarm.
No, wait. What we did Ben 10 Alien Swarm. I thought we were doing Ben 10 something else.
Which
You did Alien Swarm?
Yeah, which one did you do?
I did Ben 10 Race Against Time.
Shit. All right, so let's both compare these terrible movies then.
Oh my god, this is weird.
Okay, so here's the
Yours
problem with
looks
Ben
better
10.
than mine.
Does it? Does it?
Yeah. See, you got teenage Ben 10. I got 10-year-old Ben 10.
All right. Ben 10. What was yours? Race Against Time. Okay, so I've probably actually seen this movie. Holy shit, I totally have. Whoa, that looks bad.
It looks. It's fucking horrible.
All right. So tell me about yours.
First, let's talk about the show. Okay.
Okay.
I grew up on the show. I liked it.
I.
It was kind of a dumb premise. if I'm being honest. But I think they did the characters well, that you cared about them.
It was just...
I don't know. It was interesting.
It definitely wasn't like one of the best shows on TV at the time, but like it was
pretty good,
fun, and I totally watched it whenever it was on. I had fun with like the whole like plumber thing, and like just all the different like actual monsters and aliens were really cool, I thought. So I'm gonna just read.
Yours came out first, right?
It did. Correct.
Yes.
2007.
Yours
I think yours is 2009.
Yes. So tell me about the race against time. How's Ben doing? How's Gwen doing? Is Grandpa there?
Grandpa is there.
Oh. Good.
In this one, it's a super evil villain whose name is Eon, who wears like a weird glass mask. Basically, think if like the Prometheus mask shrunk down.
Yeah.
It wasn't so big, and yeah, he's a bad boy.
Oh, holy shit. Sorry, I got the trailer going up right now. Oh, that CGI.
Dude, the CG. This is what I was talking about when I said I could do this. I could make these creatures myself. It's fucking atrocious.
Yeah, mine was better than that.
There's a moment where like the bear dog, he transforms into the bear dog one, you know, like the real animal looking one.
Yeah.
And Jesus Christ. Ooh, it's bad. It's, dude, like I always thought the transformation scenes in the shows were really cool.
Right.
And in this it's just like, oh god. It's so fucking
I'm going to quickly drop something in your Skype window. For you. Here's a clip from mine, just so you can see the how good my CGI is.
Holy fuck. See, yours looks a bit better than mine, though. Mm-hmm. Yours looks like a movie.
Right.
Like, they're just like...
Yeah. Yours looks like a commercial for cereal in the 2000s.
Yeah. That oh my god, what a perfect fucking...
It's where it's like, yeah, I guess they technically had a budget for it, but
okay,
like...
I'm not gonna lie. Just watching yours, though, it's just like, holy shit, this is so much better. So much. It's like, yours is a sci-fi original movie. Mm-hmm. Mine is like a... I know it wasn't even a Disney Channel, but mine's like a Disney Channel original movie.
No, Disney has more money than that.
Maybe.
Wow.
I don't
Dude,
even know.
that's real bad.
Mine?
Yeah. That does not look like it was made in the 2000s. Dude, that was made a year before Obama was president. Like, how is that real?
Okay, I'm gonna send you a clip real quick. You gotta just...
Also, why does this Ben 10 Race Against Time trailer have 10 million views?
'Cause it's fucking hopping, dude. It's
man.
Classic.
Oh no. Yours are not good. This is not good. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like it at all. Did I ever tell you I had a Ben 10 watch?
Did you?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Yeah.
Wow. This is bad. This is
fucking
really
horrible.
bad. So you guys are getting our live reactions to looking at fucking trash.
I still can't believe we watched the wrong Ben 10 movie. Cause like,
hey, I'm gonna be honest. Any Ben 10 movie is the wrong Ben 10 movie.
well, cause I was like looking this up and I was like, well, obviously he's gonna go with Race Against Time. Why would he go with the other one? You know what's really weird is the dude who was in my Ben 10 is now 24.
Oh. Oh no.
He's also in fucking Riverdale, which is the show I keep hearing about.
Yeah, it's not good. I don't like Riverdale. They should not make Archie comics serious, because I liked Archie when I was growing up. My Ben 10 is 31.
Holy fuck, that's so weird.
Wow. He was also in Mean Creek, Prayers for Bobby, and Teen Wolf.
Okay, Wow, weird.
And he's so old that he was Deputy Jordan Parrish on Teen Wolf. Dude was born in 86 and still played Ben 10. Like, the clue's in the name for Ben 10. 'Cause he's 10. He's 10 years old. So, it's tight.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yours was actually an adaptation of the original. Mine was supposed to be when they were teenagers.
Which they eventually did do in the show. Like, they have a sequel show.
Which was, Alien something.
Yeah.
Ben 10, Ultimate Alien Force. I think it was both of those, actually.
Alien Force.
Yeah.
There is also an Ultimate Alien, weird.
Yeah. Hey, Ben 10. Why did you make movies? Hey, you know what's weird about that Riverdale fact?
Huh.
I have an old Archie comic, like one of the longer ones. Yeah. I have it. And there's an ad for Ben 10 Alien Swarm in it.
Weird. Is there really?
Yep.
Weird.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so since I'm done with Ben 10.
Oh, I was done with Ben 10 as soon as I fucking watched it.
Yeah.
There was another TV show that you didn't actually have time to watch, but I did. And this is something that I watched the movie before I watched the show. I didn't know it was an adaptation at all. This is Thunderbirds. So the Thunderbirds movie is not good.
Now,
it's
when we
really
were
bad.
looking up shows to talk about, we saw Thunderbirds on the list, and you fucking, like, exploded.
I couldn't believe it.
And then we watched a little bit of the show together, and it's
okay. So yeah, it's marionettes for the show. So this was a British kids show. Came out in like the 60s. So like really, this is old school. And it was like, it was pretty racist when I was watching it, but like, that's the 60s kids shows for you, I guess. But yeah, no, the movie's really bad. It's got Bill Paxton in it and Ben Kingsley, and it's just bad. It's real bad. It's 19% on Rotten Tomatoes, so that should tell you something about it. Wow. It had a budget of $57 million, and it made under 30, so real good. Yeah, if you hate yourself, watch 2004's Thunderbirds.
Can we also talk about the quick fact that there's apparently an ongoing Thunderbirds show right now?
Is there? They brought it back?
Yeah, it's started in 2015. It's an Amazon original show. It fucking has Thomas Brody Sanchester, who...
Are you talking about the USAF Thunderbirds, or... No, that's a real thing. That's just...
Go.
Thunderbirds are... Okay.
Yep. I think it's an animated. Yeah. Is that animation? Yeah, it's a weird... It's a really fucking ugly looking animation.
Oh gross.
God. But it has Jojen Reed from Game of Thrones in it.
Wow. Cool. That looks bad.
Yeah, it looks real bad.
It's also got Rosamund Pike in it.
Are you serious? Holy fuck.
I wish I was.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. I was
real
like,
bad.
Yeah.
Wow. And it actually has the ghost of Bill Paxton in it. Yeah, so hey, if you guys want to, like, ruin Bill Paxton's legacy,
that's
and
one thing I don't want to
spit on his grave, then buy Thunderbirds 2004. What a quality movie.
Not my boy Bill Paxton.
Yeah, so that was really bad. Another one that we looked at that you just didn't want to watch.
No.
You refused.
Yeah.
Was the Rocky and Bullwinkle movie. I think we've talked about it briefly before on this. I think so, because Robert De Niro was the bad guy in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that was a movie.
Gee, I just like, as soon as
honestly,
I see
that movie is not as bad as some of the other ones. So
it's
bad. It's bad, but it's only a 43 bad.
It's like I just see the first picture, and it just makes me mad. Like I just,
oh yeah. Yeah, it's bad. It goes along the kind of
God. Who Framed Robert Ratchet? Ratchet? What did I say?
Roger Rabbit.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Roger Ebert. Who Framed Him?
Oh, that'd be a fucking interesting movie.
Yeah, so it's that kind of style where you get the live action mixing with animation there, and it's weird and very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because they turn like.
But somehow
3D.
that was just a time that everyone liked that shit.
Oh yeah, it was bad though. No, but I mean the show is dumb and whimsical. There was a episode where he got where Bullwinkle got like arrested for bringing in a whole bunch of box tops to the bank because there was a thief.
Is that really?
Who was making counterfeit box tops.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so he gets arrested. Real good. They also had the wonderful Canadian Mountie storylines.
Yes. Yes.
That the bad guy in that episode is who Robert De Niro plays. Yeah. So I didn't grow up with Thunderbirds, but these other ones I grew up with, and shit, they are bad. They're real bad. There's a lot of bad adaptations we could have talked to. We also thought about doing books, but man, that's a big fucking list.
See, it's a big list, but like maybe these three aren't actually the biggest list. Books probably like encompass more than all of these three combined.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So I think before we jump into your fix and pitch for the week, we're just gonna briefly, because TIFF literally just wrapped up.
Oh yeah.
So I think we're just gonna quickly talk about that for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Now, neither of us were there, but we have read all the news outside of it.
Going there.
We did. We seriously considered it, and just neither of us ended up going.
Yeah.
A couple of weird things. Just as like an incidental thing, Mother came out. It premiered at TIFF a day before it went nationwide, which was weird.
Yeah.
So that was kind of dumb. Some successes from TIFF that I am very, very happy did well. Honestly, most of the movies that I am still excited for the rest of the year had a great showing at TIFF. Things like The Florida Project, which is now sitting at 97%. Things like The Killing of a Sacred Deer has 77%. We also got... what are a couple of the other ones? 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri, which actually won Best Picture at TIFF, which is awesome, because that means they're going to push to have bigger releases nationwide, and then they're probably going to do an Oscar push for that as well. I'd be very surprised if they didn't. So definitely check that one out, because I think it's going to be playing a lot of places. We also had a super, super strong showing for Shape of the Water. It's now at a 98%. That's the new Guillermo del Toro movie. For it. Exactly. People are saying it is the closest to Pan's Labyrinth he has gotten in a long time, and that's very exciting because Pan's Labyrinth is a wonderful, wonderful movie. Yeah. We also have things like The Death of Stalin. Did a really, really good...
I'm not really excited for it.
I'm very excited for that. I have been an Armando Iannucci fan.
Yeah.
I love his work, but I can't say his name because I'm a piece of shit. No, but I loved The Thick of It, In the Loop. Veep is also really good. I don't think it's as good as the other works that he's done, but I'm very, very excited for this one. That one's sitting at a 95%. I wish Downsizing did a little bit better. It's at honestly, a 73% right now, but I'm still very excited for it.
I think a 73 is kind of what I was expecting from it. Mm-hmm. I don't think I was expecting too much higher than it.
Right. Also, a couple other ones. There is one that I want to talk about that did not do well that I wanted to do well, and then one that I kind of expected to do badly that did do badly. So first, let's talk about Call Me By Your Name. I am very excited about this one. I'm a huge Armie Hammer fan, and I really want to see what he does in this role. Now, granted, there are some bad Armie Hammer movies. I'm looking at you, Lone Ranger, you fucking piece of shit. But Call Me By Your Name has a 98%, which is awesome. That makes me very, very excited. And then we also have The Disaster Artist, which is James Franco's movie about the making of The Room. Not The Room. Yes, Room. Not
Just
Room is what I meant.
No, The Room. The Room.
The Room. Not Room, the Brie Larson movie. The Room, the Tommy Wiseau movie. So that's at a 92%, and people are absolutely loving it. Bunch of rave reviews coming out about that one. Very excited for that.
We also
couple
got
movies didn't do well. I got 2 movies here that did kind of trash.
Well, I think before we get to the trash, there's one more that got left out, and that is Darkest Hour, starring Gary Oldman as Winston Churchill. It's currently sitting at 84?
80, yeah. Yeah, I got it here as 83, but whatever.
It's 84. I'm looking at it
now,
right now.
Here's my problem with Darkest Hour, okay? This feels like give Gary Oldman an Oscar, the movie.
Yeah.
And I don't...
You don't like Gary Oldman?
No, I
you
love
think he's
Gary
a trash
Oldman.
Actor who doesn't deserve to be recognized by the Academy ever?
You cracked the code. You figured it out. No, I just don't like the movies where it's like, well, we gotta give it to him this year. I don't know. Stuff like that leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Like The Revenant.
Yeah. I would say that was definitely the strongest performance that year.
Well, I mean, I think if Gary Oldman... let's say Gary Oldman is
was
the
in
best...
The Revenant. Oh.
No, but he was the bear. If he was the bear, and he didn't die, what would have changed? No, but like, if he would have killed Leo and we just followed this bear around for the rest of the movie,
I would say, damn, and you liked him. That's pretty ballsy. Good for you.
But like, if Gary Oldman is the best performance this year, then what's the issue? Who do you want to give it to? Ansel Elgort, you little baby driver loving bitch?
No, I don't want to.
I'm sorry.
He does not deserve Best Actor.
I know.
Jesus. Not even out of the movies that have come out this year, let alone the ones that are going to. What the fuck?
Who do we think is actually up for contention right now for Best Actor?
I mean, I honestly would love to see Javier Bardem get at least a supporting actor nod for Mother.
I mean, yeah, I feel like I haven't even seen the movie, but I'm assuming he's more supporting.
He's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of buzz around Hugh Jackman, but
I think
I rewatched Logan again recently, and it didn't sit as well with me as it did before.
It's so good, dude. Oh my
God. I still think it's really good, but the parts that I didn't like about that movie stood out a lot more. Things like young Wolverine. Richard E. Grant being there at all. A couple of things that bugged me about that one. But there are 2 movies that didn't perform well. One that I'm disappointed that it didn't perform well, and the other that I kind of understand why. So the first one is Suburbicon. It's at a 42% right now.
Yeah.
A lot of the reviews are saying that it's just kind of a mess and tonally shifts way too much. And if you've seen Coen Brother movies that they've written but not directed before, that makes a lot of sense. They are amazing at understanding how what they write should be shot. That's something they're great at. Other people can't really do that. I like George Clooney as a director. He's never, amazed me with it, but he's never been a bad director. If you're talking about things like Ides of March was really good, Good Night and Good Luck was really good, but you also have things like Monuments Men, which was kind of could have been a lot better for that specific movie, but was just okay.
I'm also a big fan of Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
Yes,
with, my boy Sam Rockwell, who's just fucking awesome.
Absolutely,
more Sam Rockwell, A Happier America.
Yeah. Hey, also, Sam Rockwell has been getting amazing reviews from 3 billboards outside of Ebbing, Missouri. They're saying that he is a standout character, so I'd love to see him get some Oscar attention for that, which I hope will happen. So Suburbicon underperforming, which I'm disappointed in. I wanted it to be a good, solid movie. Honestly, if it was at a 70, I'd be happy. But 42, yikes.
Yeah, 40's kind of scary.
Yeah.
It's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We also have the one that I'm not surprised is doing bad. I'm just kind of... I wanted it to be good because I like the story. But The Current War, which is about Thomas Edison and George Westinghouse, as well as also talking about Nikola Tesla. Yeah, it's at a 25%.
Did this premiere at TIFF? Oh, fuck me, really? Wow.
Yeah, yep, that premiered at TIFF. So did Darkest Hour, Death of Stalin, a couple other ones. Yeah, 25%. People do not like this movie.
I love the premise.
Mm-hmm.
But like when I saw the trailer for it, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be pretty bad.
Yeah, it's kind of a boring trailer. Also, here's the thing that I don't know if people are gonna be mad about me saying anymore, because I've been saying it for a while. Benedict Cumberbatch hasn't blown me away. Like, there are roles that he's definitely good in, but he hasn't had a breakout role to warrant the huge success and praise that he gets a lot of the times. I would say Sherlock, yes, he does a great job in Sherlock. Give me another role that's good. Smaug, yeah, I mean, he was playing a dragon, so okay. Alan Turing, no, kind of boring and weird. I didn't like that.
I liked his character in 12 Years a Slave.
Okay.
I mean, what I did.
Yeah, I mean, but like, that's the thing. He's never like, oh my god, he was amazing in that. It's always just like, yeah, okay.
How were you on Doctor
I wasn't
Strange
a big fan of Doctor Strange.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't like it. I think... Sorry, there's a lot of sirens behind me. I don't know if you can hear that or not.
Ethan, what did you do this time?
My bad. I thought the good thing about Doctor Strange was they had an interesting third act fight scene, but that was visually interesting. His performance wasn't cool. That's a lot of sirens. Can you hear that?
It really is. Yeah, what did you do, bro?
All right.
No, I think...
what if we're missing, like, a really, like, important, like... The state capitol just got bombed or something. And we're just like,
let's not
but, like, Doctor Strange was bad.
We just got flagged. I don't even know who monitors podcasts.
Yeah,
but, like, we're flagged by them now. Cool. What's up, people?
It's just John Moe. John Moe, he goes through and listens to every podcast.
I think Benedict Cumberbatch is he's just a super likable dude. I mean, like, look at Tom Hiddleston. Like, why is he loved so much right now? Like,
okay, but he, I mean, he's done more as Loki than fucking what's his dick did in anything.
As Sherlock, I think I like Sherlock's performance more than I like Loki's performance.
Okay, and then the Night Manager, Hiddleston was amazing in that.
Was he? High Rise, Crimson Peak.
He was okay in. I think the problem with Crimson Peak was not him.
Are we going to talk about his amazing performance as Hank Williams?
I liked him in Midnight in Paris. He didn't have a big role in that, but I enjoyed him.
You know, it's weird. They're both in War Horse.
Are they really?
Yeah.
That's right.
But, like, it's these people, like, I don't know, man. They're both just loved. It's just because they're British actors, okay? Let's move past it. They're British actors. We love them.
Damn. God damn.
What?
It's just fucking... are you telling me that Tom Hiddleston didn't give the performance of a lifetime in Muppets Most Wanted?
No, but I will tell you he did give the performance of a lifetime in Only Lovers Left Alive, which... Have you seen this movie?
I'm sorry, you shut that very quickly. Just like, no, I won't say that.
It's got your girl, Mia Wasikowska.
Is that my girl?
Oh, no, your girl's somebody else. My bad.
Who's my girl?
Dude, I forgot. Who was it?
I don't... Who's my girl?
I don't fucking know, man.
Is Tom Hiddleston my girl?
Maybe John Hurt is?
John Hurt is my girl.
But dude, also Anton Yelchin and Jeffrey Wright are in this movie. This movie's great. You should.
John Hurt was my girl.
I knew it.
Love you, babe.
Well, no,
because he died.
He can be your girl.
What?
Sorry.
I am now accepting applications for a new girl. Not the New Girl TV show, though.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Sorry, Zoe Deschanel.
I was gonna say Sultan. Fuck. Okay.
Hey, can we talk about how good John Hurt was in Jackie? All right, thanks. We talked about it.
Cool. Okay, so what's your fixer pitch? Which one are you doing this?
Oh, okay. So I really liked it.
Which I think most everybody did.
Yeah. Now I know they're gonna set up a new one because of course they're going to. And if you know anything about the book or saw the original movie, they're gonna come back 27 years later as adults.
Spoiler.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry for like a 20-year-old book.
I don't know. The book I have on my nightstand right here is only about an hour old. I just got it.
Okay.
It just arrived.
Yeah, September 1986. I should definitely still be giving spoiler warnings for this book. Sorry.
Spoiler: Jesus died.
Oh, what the fuck? I just got to Moses. I mean, and then the other movie was 1990, right?
Never saw it.
Oh, that was the miniseries, was 1990. 86 was the movie. So, like, fuck you. I can tell you what happens in it.
Okay.
Bitch ass.
Alright, so let's hear it.
Okay, so here is my cast for the new It. I won't tell you what happens to some of these characters because, I don't know, you're worried about me spoiling a book that came out in the 80s. Cool. So, Bev, which is our lady girl, I picked Amy Adams for her. They look a lot alike. Some of the other names that because I was looking at what other people had picked for this. A lot of people are saying Jessica Chastain,
list.
but I'm going Amy Adams instead. No. There's actually not really. I think there's one I got here from a different list, and that's just because as soon as I heard it, I was like, "Holy shit, that's right." We also have Ben. Ben was the fat kid. Now, I
There's
was
only
picking
one person to play fat kid, and that is what's her
Let's
face?
see if you can get it.
Rebel Wilson.
Playing this fat dude.
I don't
No,
see
I
gender.
actually-
It's 2017.
Jesus Christ. I actually put Zach Galifianakis as it. Because here's the thing. I think Zach Galifianakis can actually play serious roles as well.
I mean,
if you saw him, in Birdman, he still had some comedy aspects, but he wasn't like in the Hangover type character, you know?
How about we do skinny Jonah Hill?
I don't want to do skinny Jonah Hill. Skinny Hill. Jonah Thin. All right.
Okay.
That wasn't that good. So next up we got Richie. Now Richie was Finn Wolfhard's character, the Stranger Things kid. My personal favorite character from the movie. He was real good, and I want
great.
Bill Hader to play him because holy shit, that would be incredible. He can have that sort of dry juvenile humor, much like Finn Wolfhard did in the movie. And visually, it makes sense. Up next, we got Mike, which was the black guy. And I went with Chadwick Boseman. Because,
they look very similar.
They do.
I mean, he looks like his younger brother. It's fucking weird. Wow.
Right? It's kind of weird. I think he is a really, really good actor. So I was actually super impressed with the guy that played Mike. He was really, really good. And I think Chadwick Boseman can play somebody who is kind of that sullen, serious,
I want to kind of keep to myself, and I know what's important to me. So I think Chadwick Boseman would do an amazing job as that. Next up is Eddie. So Eddie was the pills boy that always had to like do inhaler stuff like that.
Hey, pills.
Pills here. Pills here. Hey, pills here. That's a Left 4 Dead 2 reference. Anyway, I went with Topher Grace, which is kind of weird. I think that's probably the weirdest one on my list. Just because I think he can play that kind of like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. That actually sounds like a bad idea. Bye. I think he can do that, you know?
Yeah.
Rather than being the type of person who has to give all the jokes, more of the situational humor is what I think Topher Grace is a little bit better at. So that's why I think he would be really good as Eddie. Now keep in mind that this is supposed to be an ensemble cast. So it's not just you're only watching each person. So that's one of the things that I tried to keep important was I didn't want all of these to be, you know, the number one A-list movie stars. I wanted them to all play off each other really well, but also still resonate with this group of kids that we all love in the first It, which was, really, really good. We already talked about that today, though. I also got, for Stanley, who was the Jewish kid, I went Jesse Eisenberg.
Dude, now, literally, okay, I just want this to be known. I pulled up Jesse Eisenberg on my phone. I've just been sitting here hoping you were going to say him. And you did.
Yep.
So
now, if you know the story, and I won't, because I know, David, you don't know the story, so I'm not going to spoil anything with that. But Stanley doesn't play as big of a role in this movie in the later years, so that's why I wanted Jesse Eisenberg, because I wanted somebody who, even if they're only there for, let's say, not as much of the movie as everyone else, still can be very important in that. Lastly, we got Bill, who was kind of the leader of the group, who, you know, Georgie's older brother who had the stutter. Did that rhyme? I didn't mean for that to rhyme. Sorry.
Georgie's older brother who had the stutter. Yeah, it did. Weird.
So I went with Tom Hiddleston as that. He can play a serious role, but still have that sort of, I would say, almost boyish charm to him. Which is something that older Bill definitely has. Now, whether or not they're going to go with this cast, because a lot of these people are pretty expensive.
I think the next...
We'll have to see.
It Part 2 is going to have a nice size budget.
Yeah, I mean, with how much money they made off of this one, Jesus. But, so that's not a typical pitch or fix, but I thought I'll pitch you my cast for the old ones.
Yeah. I like that. It was fun.
The Elderly Losers Club. Not elderly. They're only 27 years older.
Okay, I imagine like this being a trilogy now, and like the third one just being like everyone in a retirement home.
Oh man, that'd be good.
Because how old would they be? They're 67 years old. Cool, that'd be exciting.
Yep. So we're gonna have George Clooney as Bill, and. It's gonna be Bill Murray as Finn Wolfhard's character.
Oh my god, what is that?
We got Samuel L. Jackson as Mike.
Okay, literally Pennywise wouldn't even come up to the kids anymore because Samuel L. Jackson's so goddamn scary.
John Lovitz would play Stanley, the Jewish kid.
So yeah, for the new format, we're doing only a single pitch or fix.
Right. Yeah. So that way, it's going to be kind of dealer's choice whether we want to fix a movie or pitch a movie.
Yep. So like next week, it'll be me, and I will probably pitch a movie.
Yeah, because pitching is fun and fixing is hard.
Well, you just gotta find a movie, watch the movie.
Yep.
But yeah. So next week it'll be me.
We said that at the same time.
Well, if you need to point to a link up audios, do it right there.
There you go.
And now we come to the question of the week, which I think we're just drawing a new question.
Yeah.
Right?
Honestly,
We can do one on the spot. Let's pull a random question out and let's just get whatever we think of first to go on.
Okay.
See how good we are on our feet. Give me the 10th question on your list.
Okay, so the 10th question is... Oh, fuck. Best movie with a numerical number in the title.
7. Depending on if you like how that is advertised. That's the first one that comes to mind. Also, fuck that, actually. 12 Angry Men.
Fuck you, I take 12 Angry Men.
No, I said it first.
No, you took 7, I get 12 Angry Men.
No, I get 12 Angry Men. It's way better.
Fuck. Give me one second.
You can get 47 Ronin. You could do 9. 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah, I know. I'm going between
13th Warrior.
Two movies. Are you listening? You're just gonna keep talking?
15 minutes?
I'm
just gonna keep going. I mean, you can talk during this.
Yeah, I know.
18 again.
So I'm either gonna go
The
with
Widowmaker.
7.
Catch 22.
Which you said, or
21 Grams.
500 Days of Summer, which I know they're totally two different movies.
25th Hour.
God, I swear to fucking, I'm gonna jump through this microphone and rip your mouth out.
Damn.
Which are two totally different movies, but 500 Days of Summer is probably by far my favorite.
24-Hour Party People.
Oh my god, that's not even a movie.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Weird. Alright, so you're going with 12 Angry Men?
Hell yeah. Dude, 12 Angry Men is so good. I could also go with 12, which was the... Oh,
Monkeys?
Fuck. I want to... No. It's based off 12 Angry Men. I want to say... Russian movie? Yeah, Russian. It's the Russian adaptation from 2007.
Are you sure that's a thing?
Yeah. Just called 12.
I'm looking.
Okay.
I see a 2010. It has Emma Roberts in it. Chase Crawford.
Just look up 12, like the number 12.
Oh, like 1, 2?
Yeah.
Okay, I spelled out 12, sorry.
Yeah, because it's the numerical.
Oh, weird. 2007. Weird.
Yeah,
How good is
it was
this?
really good. Really good, actually.
I really want to see a stage play of 12 Angry Men.
Oh, I have. It's real good. No, the thing that I like about the Russian version is their courtroom actually takes place in like a school. That's where they're meeting with the jury. So they're in a like a basketball court, like the gym the whole time. So you get like a lot of shots where, you know, because 12 Angry Men is great for the close-ups, and a lot of times you see these characters with just so much empty space behind them, which, like, from a cinematography point of view, is real good, real nice. Adds to kind of them being singled out. Yeah, no, really good. But the original's better.
Yeah, 12 Angry Men, the first time I ever saw it, I just put it on real late one night. And I was like, I'll probably watch like 5-10 minutes of this and then go to sleep. And I watched the entire thing, and then I started it over again because I loved it so much.
Right? Oh, it's so good.
It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah. If for some reason you haven't seen this movie, watch it.
Watch
like,
it.
What the fuck?
I recently loaned it to a friend who had never seen it before, and he watched it, and I believe he loved it.
I don't think I've met people who didn't like it.
I don't think.
I know there are people. A lot of high schools like require it. So there's some people that just hate it because they have to watch it in school. But like, fuck, it's so good.
I had to watch Kingdom of Heaven in school, so like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I owned Kingdom of Heaven at one point.
Hey, so do I. Director's cut is not horrible. Normal cut is pretty fucking bad. But no, so like 7, I recently just watched actually less than a week ago. And that movie's fucking great.
Oh yeah, David Fincher, hell yeah.
David Fincher,
Kevin Spacey, Morgan Freeman, Brad Pitt, killing it.
Where you can't go wrong with any of them.
Yeah.
Here's the real question.
Well, you can go wrong with all of them. 9 Lives.
Oh.
Bruce Almighty.
Oh, God.
No, Evan Almighty. That was worse.
Oh, God.
And oh shit, what's a really bad Brad Pitt movie?
Oh, there aren't any.
No, there are. Hold on.
What is happening over there?
Hold on. War Machine.
You'd even see War Machine.
All right, fuck you. Okay, I'll get a different one.
Good. Oakshire.
Megamind.
That wasn't horrible, was it?
It was pretty bad. I didn't like it.
Let's find a better, worse one.
World War Z.
By the Sea.
World War Z.
The Counselor. Dude, World War Z is a fun movie.
Happy Feet 2.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, that's a good one.
Alright, so they all have bad things. But, not together. Not all three of them together.
No. When you put all three together...
And also have David Fincher direct it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's the real thing that you can't go wrong with.
Mm-hmm.
And that's David Fincher. Who I still...
Right. Except for Alien 3.
Which isn't even horrible.
No, it's not horrible, but I mean...
When Alien 3 is your worst movie, and then your next worst movie is nominated for an Oscar, like, you're fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I love David Fincher.
Yeah. Also, a couple of Madonna music videos.
Well, you know, we all have weird dark periods.
Okay, so he's set to direct World War Z 2. Like, that's official now, that Fincher is directing it.
Is that actually confirmed?
Yes.
Weird. Well, we'll see if it happens. I doubt it does.
Yeah. It's very weird. I'm worried.
Why?
Because, like, World War Z 1 was bad.
It wasn't bad, though. It was just not great.
I didn't like it.
I thought it was okay.
Hey, that's a bad adaptation.
Dude, have you watched this Mindhunter show at all?
Hold on, 1 second. Let me tell you why World War Z is a bad adaptation. Let me list the things it has in common with the book. There's zombies.
The title. Yeah.
And yep, that's it. We listed all of them.
But I don't think you necessarily... I think you can take the idea, or a title. See, okay, if World War Z was not titled World War Z, and it was titled Random Zombie Movie, would it be bad?
I mean, it'd still be eh.
Exactly, that's all I'm saying. It's an okay zombie film. And,
Hey, here's a little snippet from World War Z that people might not know. Peter Capaldi was in that movie. And people might know that, but his credits were because he was with the World Health Organization. He was a doctor, so his credit in the credits, what he's listed at is H.O. Wait, no, hold on, W.H.O. Doctor, Who Doctor, and then he got cast as the Doctor in Doctor Who.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's a cool factoid for all you Doctor Who nerds.
Fucking nerds. You bunch of nerds.
So, what number are we picking for the next episode?
Well...
1 to 30. Don't do 10.
1 to 30. Let's do 10.
Fuck you. Okay, so we're gonna go with 11.
No, let's go with, let's either do 7 or 12, because that had to do with both of our movies that we chose. I picked this one, so let's go with 7.
Okay, 7. Best Western movie.
Oh, shit.
I love me a good Western.
There's some good ones.
There's some real good Western movies.
Dope.
So, yeah.
Catch us next week.
Next time on Feature Cast.
Hey, actually, I got something right here. And I'm going to take a lot of the movies we talked about today, and I'm going to put them in the bad bin. They're going in the bad bin because they're bad movies. They deserve to go in a box called the bad bin. And that's where.
How long has that box been sitting next to you, waiting for that bit to happen?
3 days. So hey, if you want to suggest some movies to put in the bad bin, let me know. I'm gonna put them in there, and they're gonna stay in there, and they're gonna die. Yeah. So we're gonna go for now.
Yeah. Go and
see a movie.
Go see a movie.
Movies.
And after you see that movie, go to our Facebook page. Just search feature cast. That's FTR_cast. And write us a comment.
Yeah, let us know what you thought.
Or tweet at us at FTR_cast on Twitter.
Or email us at David, stop plugging your show on your own show.
That's all we do is plug shows.
At AOL.com.
I'm gonna go make that website real quick.
That website, that email?
Yeah. Don't plug your own show on your own show.
You can check out our website if you want to see some new trailers. We post them pretty quickly after they go up.
Oh, yeah.
We also put in, if you're wondering when something's coming out on Blu-ray or DVD, we're going to have stuff for that as well. We also got... do we have an Amazon affiliates link or no?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we do. We totally do. Yeah, like
Okay.
if you're gonna buy something on Amazon, go and click through our links and then buy something and help out the site. Also, we got our friend Jared doing some written reviews on there.
Hell yeah. So obviously you're gonna hear our reviews for a lot of movies audibly on the podcast. You're gonna get the main ones there. But if you want a third opinion, or maybe he covers a movie that we didn't cover.
Well, like he
for example,
Power
like
Rangers.
The Dark Tower and Power Rangers that we didn't cover on the show.
Because they're
even
fucking
though,
trash.
yeah, but he gives an honest review of those as well. Totally awesome dude. Shout out to the Jared. What a guy.
Yeah.
I would say we, for the most part, we actually agree with a lot of what he says on movies. Check those out. It's going to be dope.
You know what he gave it? He gave it a 4.9 out of 5.
Oh, wow.
I know, right? I think he loved it the most out of all three of us.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, just some cool things going around
Yeah. Go have a good night.
Good night, good luck, and good day.
Make sure you feed your dog before you go to bed. Get some good kibbles in the bowl.
Or just feed him in the morning like a normal person.
Hey, here's something to think. Until next time, should dogs be allowed to vote? The answer is yes.
Fucking kill me.
I think dogs should vote. Bye.
Give a dog a house.
Give a dog a house. Kick the humans out. Put the dogs in. Dog house. We'll catch you next time. Stay hydrated. Stay cool.
Bye.
Don't watch bad movies. Don't watch Thunderbirds.